Intelligence. I'm Intox, along with BDot, baby.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Understandable. That's why I said, yeah. I was like, let me learn some more about this. But yeah, that's too outrageous. Nobody can make that much money that fast. Doesn't work like that. Unless he's just got money to give away.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the only other way it would be.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
It sounds like he wants to help.
He wants to help.
You know what I'm saying?
How'd you meet this guy?
On TikTok.
On TikTok.
He's not. You know how a motherfucker would harass you, keep calling you. You know what I mean? Trying to pressure you and shit.
Right.
He's not doing that.
Right. Because he's got lots of leads. He doesn't need you.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. He's not pushing me.
Right.
So I respect that. Cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it took a little ease off me.
Right.
Like, all right. He ain't calling me like, hey, all right, I need you to do this. You gonna do it? Do this, man. Come on,
Right.
come on. He wasn't forcing me.
Yeah, no, I got you. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes that's how they are. They're just trying to be helpful. That's how it starts.
Right.
And then they'll go, okay, yeah, just send this over here because you trust them now.
Right.
And then that's why I said it. You got to be willing to lose that money. But here's the thing. Like I said, that's outrageous. He should have started with something small that he could work with, where he could say, hey, give me 100, I'll give you back 4.
I'm gonna show you after the show.
Because then if he did you like that a couple times, then he'd be like, yo, let me get 1,000 and I'll give you back 5. And then he could just take your 1,000 and run. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he's gonna build your trust up enough to get you to a level. You see, I mean, it depends on his game. Or he might be just getting everybody for $100. If I get you for $100 today, I eat for today. I get someone else for $100 tomorrow. See what I'm saying? So it's wide open, especially if he's got like 100,000 fucking people on TikTok.
Right.
Choose any which one he wants, whenever he wants, to get $100 from.
You see what I'm saying? And then that's where the thoughts came in that fucked me up.
Plus, he's getting TikTok.
You know what I'm saying? Because then the shit might be real. That's the shit that.
Or like I said, yeah, he may just be testing to see who you are. You know, like, who are you? Are you willing to trust somebody? You know, and then like you're saying, he could be like, yeah, I'll give you the $10,000 because, you know, yeah, I'm a billionaire and I just want to see if people will trust me. Could be a miracle too. You never know, but that's why I said you got to be willing to lose that $100 because it could just be gone. Are you willing to gamble on that? That's the gamble.
That's definitely the game.
Yeah. Because, yeah, it's like, or don't even think about it like a gamble. Are you willing to pay $100 to find out?
Right.
Or would you rather use that $100 somewhere else?
Shit.
Because if you got it to waste, you might as well find out.
I don't got it to waste.
Then you know what I mean? You find out.
Fuck around and find
How about
out.
if all 4 of us put 25 in?
Fuck around and find out.
And if we get 10,000, we just figure it out.
Fuck it.
That way, if we lose the $100, we technically only lost 25.
25
each. Well, we can talk them into it.
I mean, it's a gamble. 25.
Watch out for crypto, folks. Welcome to Awkward Intelligence.
Yeah,
watch out for your crypto out there because people are sneaky nowadays. There's a lot going on. You know, I was getting a text the other day. Have y'all been getting these texts from fucking Easy Pass and shit, saying your shit is a low balance or something, or you've got extra fees, and then it says right in the text message, it'll be like, click here to resolve your issues. So you click that, and you end up logging in, and you end up just giving them access to your shit, and you pay them. You don't pay Easy Pass, it's a paying them.
Oh, wow.
But it looks just like their shit. They like mimicked it.
Damn.
I've got them a few times, and the thing is I went to my Easy Pass and looked at it, you know, thinking like, damn, am I low? And I was, and I know I took a trip the other day, and so I knew I was close. But it wasn't what they were saying in the text. You know what I mean? It was just that my account had went low and I needed to refill it. And I knew that because I had went somewhere, but they're getting that information from somewhere and they're using it to exploit that because they know you have fees. You know what I mean? So like most people would just pay it because they're not going to think about it.
Right.
You know?
Right. And then I know my shit low.
Right.
I know my shit low.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I go online and pay it myself. One-time payment. I don't let them get me with this auto pay bullshit. Yeah, fuck that. I do a one-time payment, so I'll pay, I'll pay $25, and then when I use that up, I'll go back in there and put more. Sometimes it sits at $5 and just sits there. Fuck them. You know what I mean? But they'll hit me with a text, email sometimes saying, your account is low. And I'm like, I ain't going nowhere right now. You ain't need none of my money sitting in there. Right. I'll pay it when I'm ready to roll. Right. So then sometimes what I'll do is if I take a trip, I'll look and I'll be like, probably about, $20, $30 or something. So I'll put $20, $30 in there. That way when it hits, it can hit $5 again and be like, I ain't leaving a bunch of money just sitting in here. You know what I mean? Or sometimes it'll go a little low and I'll just pay enough to get it out. You know what I mean?
Right. Shit. I know I got to pay my shit.
So yeah.
Because
so they've been scamming people out there. Watch out.
Yeah, be careful, folks. Please be careful, man.
Yeah, Dang, make sure you always go to your own the actual websites. Don't click through no shit, through no text messages and shit. You know what I mean?
It's like scammers is getting more skilled,
sophisticated.
Right?
Yeah.
Like damn.
Yeah, yeah. And it's all through panic. They try to get you to panic. Oh, your bill's low. You're gonna have a problem. They're gonna revoke your fucking your license and da. They get you through panic. So if they're panicking you, think about that. That's what it always comes down to. That's how we end up paying shit half the time. It's because they start panicking you through some shit. Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna turn your water off. Turn your lights off. We're gonna do this. Get behind on a bill. You see what I'm saying? We're so used to everybody just fucking coming at us. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, I pay you when I pay you. I get it. We all got to eat. We all rely on each other paying our bills so that the rest of us can eat because we're all doing the jobs to get all this shit done. It's understandable. But there should be some relief there. Like, people shouldn't be so tripping about 1 month here and there. And
man,
shit
you know shit high out here.
Right.
You know shit going up constantly, man. So you should, be like,
especially all this money we've paid these fucks already. You seen this shit? You know what I mean? Like all this stuff we've been finding out where our money just fucking goes wherever the fuck.
Right.
Come on, people. And we're really mad that Verizon going to turn your shit off that fast because you missed 1 month. It's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, for real.
You know? I thought we were in this together, Verizon. What the fuck?
For real. That's crazy. Bomb droppers.
You know, or whoever the fuck. I'm not picking on Verizon. I'm just, you know what I mean? I just name that popped to my head.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? But, like, and whoever it is, you know?
Shit, I remember Bush used to cut you off at 12 o'clock, right? The next day, these motherfuckers turn your shit off in the morning.
Right.
I'm like, damn, I can't even.
All right. I just got up. I can't even get a shower.
Still going.
I can't. How do I do anything now?
I'm
you
like,
just cut all my shit off.
Baby, I got till 12 o'clock tonight to pay this.
Right.
Don't turn me off at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Unbelievable.
The fuck?
These fuckers, man. That's what I'm saying.
They terrible, man.
So that's what we've said before in episodes is water's unlimited, electricity's unlimited, but because they have the switch, they can turn it off on you and tell you to pay for it. Fucking crazy, right?
Bomb droppers.
That's how fucking evil these fucks are, man. That's the shit we're in. We were in. Shit we were in. Let me rephrase that. It's the shit we were in. That's how crazy these fucks were. You know what I mean? But fucking eliminate those fuckers. Their time is up. It's over. We're done with this shit. We're moving into the new world. That's the whole point of this. That's why, like, last week's episode was called It's All Being Exposed. And then what happens this week? Fucking JFK files drop. So that means next week we're going to know even more. You know what I mean? Because everybody's going to have a chance to actually start doing research.
JFK file. That's crazy.
So, yeah, just simple things we're already starting to learn, is that the CIA was involved. We're already seeing that. The paperwork is in there. It's already saying the CIA was involved. The biggest thing is the CIA was told by Israel to redact them out of any files. So the only redactions, or a lot of the redactions we might find, are going to be related to Israel for whatever reason. They don't even want to be in the same light as this. That's got to tell you something. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck does that tell you? All right? But they're involved somehow, but they don't want you to know that. Yep. Isn't that crazy? Like, you know, it's like, think about it. We waited 62 years for them to drop these files finally.
That's what I'm saying. That's a long time.
Why?
Bro?
If the government's not involved,
that's a long time, bro.
If the government's not involved, if nobody's involved, if it was just a lone gunman, wouldn't you drop the files? You'd say, hey, it was a lone gunman. Here you go. Everything's there. We're done. We figured it out. There's no other information. Here it is. But they hid all this shit because they're involved. That's why. We're going to find out how involved they really were. Because we knew it the whole fucking time. You know what I mean? Like, it's always been a thing. You know, it's like they didn't even do a full official report of the assassination until like 12 years later. So shit like that. It was called the Warren Commission. The Warren Commission was, they created this, it was investigated. They investigated everything. And then they said, we're going to keep the files secret. That's when they started this shit back then, right? We're going to keep all the files secret, but here's what we know. And they gave out this thing called the Warren Commission. And it was a pamphlet, so thick, hundreds of pages of all this information they found. So that's the initial information that the public really got back then. So it's probably like mid-70s at that point, right? But the thing is think about this, folks. This is your country, the United States. Your president was slain in Dallas, Texas, your own soil. And nobody talked about it? Nobody was investigating this shit for so many years? You see what I'm saying? What if that happened today? We wouldn't stop fucking talking about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm sure people didn't stop talking about it back then, but they didn't have podcasts. They didn't have social media. They didn't have ways to reach out. They had newsletters. They had newspapers. They had magazines. They had things that took time to get out, or whatever. And so people tried, and they pushed. And that's what I say. It took them 12 years to finally go, okay, we'll give you something. You see what I'm saying? So that's what's crazy is back then, they pushed for it, and then they just got told whatever, gave them a fucking piece of cheese so they'll go away. And we kind of we had to go away at that point. And we fought it ever since. We fought it ever since. Just release the files. What are we doing? Why is it so secret? What the fuck?
Right.
It's always been a thing. And I'm not saying that at this point they've dropped the files that now we're going to fucking know the truth about everything. The files may not contain any of that. May not contain any of the truth. But what it will contain is the information that can get us to the truth. You know what I mean? Just something. And we'll realize who the players are. That's what it'll come down. I think it's more about waking the public to who the players really were, because a lot of people didn't believe it.
Some things could be changed too.
You know what I mean? True. They've had a long time to do it. They've had a long time to do it. So that's very true too. How much of this do we know is real?
Right.
We don't, you know what I mean? We don't know. We don't know.
You don't waited so long.
But
play with it. You got time to play with it.
Oh, it's been manipulated so much at this point, right? You definitely got to believe that.
Like you were saying, it's some things in there that might lead us to the information.
Correct.
You just got to look for the shit.
And it's got to be, right, one of us out here is going to find it. And that's what it takes. It's a treasure fucking hunt. It's that way every time. That's what the truth of community really is.
Right.
Is we're treasure hunting all this fucking shit. And then we bring it to you in one fucking episode. Welcome to Awkward Intelligence. How you doing?
Damn.
That way you don't got to go dig your own fucking treasure up. You can find the treasures right here. We got the jewels. We brought it with us. We're talking to it. We're dropping gems. What's happening?
Bomb droppers. Yeah.
Just putting it together out here, man. That's what I'm saying.
That's it, man.
We're no better than you. We just have different skills. That's all it is. You know what I mean? The whole idea is we're all supposed to be about humanity. You know what I mean? We love everybody. There's no reason to not. Right. We love different. I love different cultures. I love different foods. I love different. I love all kinds of things. And that was me getting to see the world through being in the military and doing all these things. I got to experience a lot of that. And that's what showed me it doesn't fucking matter what our color is, what our ideas are. We all contribute. And then we all contribute in different ways. It's so cool. You know? But we
look at it like that, yeah.
Yeah, but we let them fucking mind fuck us. We let them mind fuck us with this whole shit, you know? So it's crazy. It's you know, that's what we're waking up from. It's not really a waking up like you're fucking asleep and stupid. No. You know, it's like we're waking up from the idea that you've been fucking oppressed and lied to. What the fuck? You know?
For a lot of years, man.
Yeah. We got Stockholm Syndrome. Some of y'all got Stockholm Syndrome. You know? You just can't stop loving them at this point. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's okay to get it's okay. You know what I mean? It's okay to say you love them. We get it. We all were there at some point. We all loved the system that we were in. But you got to realize at some point, you know what I mean? The system ain't working for us anymore. It's working against us. You know, and when we start realizing that, you know, like what I was talking about earlier. We're called a country. Most places are called a country, right?
Right.
Why the fuck are we broken down into more borders? We have a border between our country and the other countries, right? If we look at it that way. We already have a border at the countries. Why the fuck are there some invisible borders within the United States called states? And things are different in different states.
Different laws.
Different laws, different rules, different, right? You know what that is? You got different wardens in different prisons. That's what that is. We're just roaming in this fucking prison. You know what I mean? With a fucking ID to tell us where the fuck go back to. Where's your fucking cell at? Where's your cell at? Oh, let me see where, okay, is this your current address? This is where you're currently sailed at? You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is them checking you and shit. In a free country, they don't do that.
Right. That's why they want you to get the real ID.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah. That's crazy. See how it tied together? Because they want to know where you at, man.
Yeah. We were put in as chattel. We're part of a fucking system where they were just fucking slaughtering us, eating us, and doing all kinds of weird fucking shit, whatever they wanted to do. That's the system we're in. You know, that's a system we were in. But all of that's being taken care of. That's what all those cries of the earth were. All those cries got heard, and all those gods returned. You know what I mean? To show up and to fight for humanity. You know, we're all here. All of us. We're all here. You don't even realize it. You know what I mean? Some of y'all don't realize yet who you are. We are the gods we've been waiting for. What fucking part do we not understand that? You know what I mean? They've been hiding the gods from us because we are those motherfuckers. You know what I mean? We're the ones who are supposed to rise up. We just, you know, and we're doing it through health. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We're doing it through getting through being better, through better spiritually, mentally. Right. We're doing it through growing and building to a point where they're not going to be able to stop us.
Yes, sir.
Because they've had kryptonite on us for a long time. But all of that's going away because we're detoxing and we're doing shit and we're clearing up and we're fucking clearing our minds up. We're clearing our spirits up.
Some people, you got to get on track, babe. For real.
Yeah, you can't just cleanse your colon. You got to cleanse it all.
Got to clean everything, man.
What they call that? You got to have a spiritual cleansing, you know?
Right.
And you do that in so many ways. Don't let people online try to sell you fucking classes all the time. Come on, stop. You know what I mean? No. That's cool. It's cool if you want to enjoy and, you know, get into those things. That's cool. If you got the money to do that, do that. But don't think that in order to do shit like this, you have to pay for all these things. Don't get caught in none of that shit either. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
a lot of this stuff is just knowledge. It's just understanding it. It's reading it. It's studying it. It's following people on YouTube. It's following podcasts. It's learning things.
Yeah. And it's actually doing it too. You gotta
Right. And then executing those things. Right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. But it's gathering the knowledge. You don't always have to feel like you gotta pay people for your knowledge. That's not how it was always supposed to work. Those are set up for the people who can afford that. You know what I mean? The people who afford that are able to push that money forward to others. That's the idea. That's the flow of energy and money. You know, there's always supposed to be programs for people who don't have any to be able to get to the level to have some to then be able to turn around and give back.
Bomb droppers.
Damn, I just threw that together. That was a nice one. That was a nice one.
Definitely was.
That's why I said sometimes I just channel in, man. I just channel in.
Ooh, caught me in the moment.
Did you fucking Kirk out again?
I'm back. But yeah, man.
Oh, shit.
Shit, you gotta keep your head up, folks. Get your body right. You know, like you said,
Yeah.
man.
That's why, you know, that's the theme we've always said for a while now is if you're not working on anything, work on yourself. Just work on yourself. Do something.
it.
Do something to better yourself today. Like I said, if it's one step. You know what I mean? One step. It ain't got to be huge. Just get started. And what's crazy is you'll see the results, which will then spark you to do the next one. Which then you'll see the results and you'll spark you to. You see what I'm saying? It becomes a pattern and it becomes a change of mind frame.
Right.
That's where we're at. Sometimes we let ourselves get away with shit because we're comfortable. You know what I mean?
That too.
And that's where discipline comes in.
Yeah, and it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it's not
on
overnight.
the first night. Right.
Sometimes it's not the first
It's
time.
not gonna happen
You might have
overnight.
to try a couple times. You know what I mean? And you'll go.
Just gotta keep doing it.
But think about this: you're investing in yourself. You see what I'm saying? And think about it. If you invest in yourself enough to become so cleansed and clear that you don't even got to worry about death, wouldn't you want to do that? Know what I'm saying? Like your body regenerates. We talked about this daily, 100%, all the time, 24/7, 365. You know what I mean?
Told you get a new body every 7 years.
Right. But think about if it didn't have all those toxins in it. How fast would it regenerate then? See what I'm saying? Right
And
now,
that's another thing that's holding us back too.
right now we're used to running on 20%. You know what I mean? And that's our whole life. Our whole life we run on 20%. You know, some people push a little bit. You know, we got some geniuses, we got some athletes. They push a little bit of that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But think about when we hit that fucking 100% DNA lock. Gonna be fucking unstoppable. Oh no!
Bomb droppers.
It happened at the
Don't
same
worry.
time.
I know. Don't worry. Hey, I'm gonna catch that bomb dropper. If I hit that bomb, boy.
You scared me.
I know. I'm like, oh shit.
Because right as I hit it, you hit it. I was like, no.
Oh, believe me, don't worry.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna catch it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Prepared, not scared. Now I know. Won't happen again. Will not happen again.
Funny, boy.
You know, that's why I said it's gonna. You know what? Like I said, at this point, it is what it is. It's supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
I get it.
You know how many times I done got caught, with smoke in my mouth? I'm like, damn. Boom, dropper.
What's crazy is sometimes
Still
I'll look over, like I'll do a quick glance to see where you're at,
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm about to hit something, and I'll be like, and I'll glance real quick, and then I'll be like, and then usually you're good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
If the bomb go off.
But like I said, sometimes I just, yeah. That's why I said it's so unexpected. We don't fucking know. But it was crazy how when I reached, you reached at the same time. It was so I saw it out the corner of my eye, and that's why I was like, no.
Yeah. There's some rude people out here. Let me tell you what happened real quick.
Rude people.
So I needed a wireless a wireless adapter.
Yep.
For my TV, right?
Gotcha.
So I looked online to see where it was. It said Amazon, Walmart. So I was like, maybe the dollar store got it.
Ooh, hello.
Let me go to the dollar store, check the dollar store.
I like it.
I go to the dollar store, they don't have it.
Oh, damn.
Right?
I thought this was going to end differently.
Nah. So then I was like, all right, I'm not messing with Amazon right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're
in that boat?
Wait.
You're in that boat? I like that
I
one.
ain't trying to wait 3 days.
I got you.
You know, for my shit to get.
Oh, okay, you're not.
I need it now.
You're not boycotting them. Okay.
No.
Oh, got you.
I mean,
I know some people who are.
I don't know.
I thought maybe you were in there.
For real?
I knew.
Damn, what's going on with Amazon?
Shit's going on out there.
Oh, wow.
I think it's about wages or something.
I'll be getting into it. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So
my bad.
No.
So now fucking with Amazon.
Yeah.
Now we're going to Walmart.
Now we're going to Walmart.
Okay. Oh, Walmart trip.
I'm
This
like,
is gonna get
damn,
better
man.
than I thought.
I wasn't even trying to drive. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. Yeah.
Look, after work, when I come in the house, I'm in the house.
He's like, I'm not going back
I'm
out.
not trying to come back out. So I'm like, fuck, man. I need this damn adapter. Mm-hmm. So I drive to Walmart. Goes into Walmart.
Local Walmart?
I ain't been to Walmart.
Didn't have to go too far?
Probably like
10 minutes?
Yeah, 10, 15.
Yeah.
I ain't been to Walmart forever.
Yeah, I don't go there no more.
Man, some crazy people out here, boy.
I don't go
Walmart
there
got
no
some
more.
crazy. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? Yeah. This won't come here no more. This shit is crazy. So anyway, boom. I walks in. Now I'm like, all right, where the hell would adapters be at, right? So I'm like,
stereo section, right?
Right. So I'm like, hey, excuse me. You know, I'm trying to get my attention to this. So I'm like, excuse me.
They got the vest on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, excuse me. What adapter is that? She was like, I wouldn't know. I'm like, all right.
The wrong person asked.
Okay. Whatever, right? Yeah. Another lady was putting groceries. She was stacking the aisle, right?
Right.
Boom. I sees her. So I just looked at me like, oh, Lord, don't ask me no question.
Right, here we go.
Right.
This guy looks like he needs something.
She looked at me real quick, boom. So I'm like, excuse me. So she come out the aisle and start walking. I'm like, excuse me.
She dipped out on you?
Yeah. I'm like, excuse me.
Talking to you.
Do you hear me talk? Excuse me.
You had to do it like 4 times?
And she kept walking. I was like, hold up.
She dipped
Excuse me.
Oh, NPC.
And she just kept walking. And I was like,
yo, you was shining too bright in that Walmart, bro.
That's crazy.
The demons were running from you.
You couldn't even turn around. You can turn around?
Demon was out.
Yeah, for real.
Demon was like, I'm gone.
That was crazy.
I ain't fucking with that.
I just was like, excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
She gone.
Yeah, she probably was one of them
That demon was out. She was like, I ain't fucking with this. Mm-hmm. I'm going on break. Oh, this motherfucker in here.
I mean, how do you not hear me?
Yeah. Or she had AirPods in.
They want no damn AirPods in. I look at no damn
Then
ears.
it had to be the first one then.
Yeah. I look at no damn ears. Nah.
You hear me?
Yo,
bitch.
people looking around and shit like.
Right, they're looking.
Right.
She's the only one not looking.
You don't hear me saying excuse me?
Maybe she's deaf.
No.
I'm just throwing it in there, man. I got to give her the benefit of the doubt somewhere, right?
Wow.
What if she was deaf? You caught her for a moment. I don't know.
Wow.
Less likely.
Maybe.
Less likely.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Very low likely.
I didn't even think about that.
Maybe she was deaf. That's why she looked at you. Because she seen you, but she didn't hear you.
Ooh.
I'm just kidding. See, I don't know.
I didn't even think about
there
that.
There could have been a lot of scenarios.
I didn't think about that. Yeah,
but like I said, I
I
like the first one. She's a demon. She ran off. Told you, demons can't even be in your presence, man. It just hurts. Just fucking hurts.
Damn.
They can't even be within your fucking range. Yeah. She probably felt you coming the second you walked in that building.
That is crazy.
Yeah, she was like, oh, shit, don't come over. She was probably like this, don't come over here, motherfucker.
All I needed was an adapter. And then I go to the back to get the adapter.
So you find the adapter.
They don't have the adapter. They didn't have it.
They don't even have it.
I said, come on.
So what part of two people tell you that they don't know did you not understand?
I said,
it don't exist, bro. No, I'm just kidding.
That is crazy.
So nothing. You looked them up online. It said it was at these places.
It said Walmart,
and then they don't
Amazon.
And what type of an adapter was
eBay.
this? What type of adapter are you looking for?
It's a Samsung wireless LAN adapter.
Wireless LAN?
Yeah.
For what? For TV?
Yeah. Yeah, for the back of my TV.
It's to turn it into a fucking wireless fucking TV or something? How do you? What does
So
it
I
do?
could turn my TV. I connect my YouTube and shit to it.
So it's like a dongle that has like Fire Stick on it or something?
Yeah, basically, yeah. But I connect my TV to the internet
Got you.
by using that wireless.
Yeah, it's like a Fire Stick or a Roku stick or something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You plug that into any TV and that's what's controlling everything.
Right.
I got you. You just got to get on the Wi-Fi and that's it, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm surprised the dollar store don't have something.
Yeah.
Well,
I tried that.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
They had they had flash drives and shit.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
that wouldn't work.
So you don't. So you need you just need a Fire Stick
Right. I don't have a Fire Stick.
or a Roku stick or whatever, right? I got you.
Right.
Trying to think.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wondering if I had an extra one. I'm not sure.
But yeah. So I took that journey up there to
where
realize that they didn't have the damn thing.
So you gotta go to Amazon now. If you want to get something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
And then he said, I got to order shit online.
Walmart guy, yeah.
Yeah, I said,
a lot of their stuff went
it's
online too.
bro.
They're like Walmart and Amazon are like competing for that now. The 2-day shipping and all that bullshit. And you can do a thing with Walmart too, where you pay them like so much for a year or something, and you can get the 2-day shipping and shit like that. Walmart's got their own deal going on. They're trying to compete with Amazon.
So I asked the guy, I said, all right, well, since I'm in the store, can I order it here?
No.
He was like, nah, you got to do shit online. I said, I'm in the store.
Yeah. You would think
Wouldn't that make more sense?
they should have a computer for that so they can help you.
Right, duh.
Yeah. Be like, yeah, do it right here. You lost
Right.
a customer at this point. Yeah. Yeah, with
Facts.
all the technology they have, you see what I'm saying? They can do it right here. Yeah, right here. You know, or whatever. Like you're saying, maybe he can order it online for you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
That was surprising.
I'll get it shipped here for you. Cool. Sounds cool. All right.
Right.
Boom.
And I can pick it up.
Yeah.
You got to deliver it.
Right.
Just call me and say it's here.
Boom. What the fuck?
I can't pick it up. Just like you do with pictures, with cameras and shit.
Yeah.
You remember that shit back in the day?
You drop
take
them
your
off,
shit, yeah,
and then they
you
call
drop it off,
They
and they call
called
you back
you?
in an hour.
Yeah, and you come get the shit. Yeah, yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, when it went to
that's
an
still
hour.
around?
No, it's all digital now.
Yeah, I'm like,
The only
hold
thing
up.
they have is like Walgreens. You can go print it. You can print them there.
You can print
but
'em.
there's no like, you know what I mean? It's not. I don't think people are like, well, yeah. I guess they're dropping off like their hard drives and stuff, and they'll have motherfuckers print their hard drive or something.
Okay, yeah,
they have that.
Yeah, hard drive. No
Yeah, if they
flash.
have like a flash or something,
Yeah,
they could drop that. If it has like 100 pictures on it or something, and you want them all printed, you can pay for that. Yeah, yeah. I think it's something like 8 cents or something, 8 cents a photo or some shit or something crazy. I don't know.
Oh, why?
I might be making that up. Go look it up. But yeah, Walgreens has some shit like that.
I remember that shit back in the day.
Or
You
CVS,
dropped
like
the camera off.
but that's all I think that's all they have when it comes to that now. Yeah, there's no real. It's all digital. So people, why was anybody Other than like printing flyers and shit, why would anybody be printing their photos nowadays? I don't know.
Yeah, because you got
I guess to keep them.
phones and shit.
If they want to keep them as a, in case the fucking internet ever gets turned off, right? Because if the internet gets turned off, we lose everything. Yeah, I mean, everybody loses everything. So yeah, it's like we could be archaic that quick. We lost all our data.
Just like
gone.
that.
Pictures, everything, just internet just turns off. What would that be like?
I total.
That's the thing.
Chaos.
It would be chaos for a lot of motherfuckers, but for me, I'd just be like, okay, it's fucking 1985 again, man. What the fuck? We didn't have none of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
we was just out here riding our BMX, man.
shit. I mean, hey, man, that'd be some crazy times. I tell you that.
That remember back then, you couldn't get a hold of us. Like, if I wasn't home, you either had to go find me, or you had to ask. You had to ask around. Or my mom would tell you, oh, he went to his grandma's house. He's not here right now. Otherwise, you didn't know where I was at. You know what I mean? Like, you just come and knock on my door. Come and knock on my door.
That's crazy you said that. I was thinking shit in my head.
Yeah. So yeah, and then like I said, like for us, we'd go find where the bikes were at. Where everybody was hanging around the bikes. They were around here somewhere. Somebody's house had bikes in front of it. That's where everybody was hanging out at. You know what I mean? And so you go check a couple of your buddies and shit, or the spots or the park or something, whatever you was close to, whatever your shit was. And you find a couple spots. If they wasn't there, you'd be like, where the fuck is everybody? Like, what the they might have went on a mission without you or something. But yeah, it's crazy. You usually find them though. You'd always find somebody. You'd end up finding somebody.
Right.
You'd be like, oh shit, okay, I guess I'm gonna go kick it with Glenn today. He's over here.
Hey,
Glenn's over here
up,
shooting
Glenn?
hoops. I'll shoot hoops with Glenn today.
Right.
And then other people will pull up later. They'll just pull up. They'll be like, man, we was down at Hector's house, man.
Like, oh damn, Hector.
Yeah, it's like I didn't even go over there.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, like that was the old world. Like, and then when I was a teenager, I had a pager. So I had a pager when I was a teenager. My mom got me a pager because she wanted to get a hold of me. That was the first link that started linking us now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like keep tabs on somebody. Yeah, you started getting pagers. That's where that shit started at. Yeah. Oh shit! That's when they were like, "Yo, these motherfuckers will wear pagers. What next? Give them a phone."
Right.
We never went. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's crazy how we turn shit
Yeah.
into emergency. You know, remember how we turned the 911?
Yep.
That shit meant.
Yep. 187,
That shit meant
911, all the
emergency.
different joints you threw together. 411, 311, different things you had for different
shit.
emergencies.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Hey, look.
420 meant weed emergency.
Yeah.
Emergency. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Damn.
Shit like that. Like we did all this. We had all this code.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We did all this shit before. We done all this stuff before. That's what we're trying to explain to y'all. We did all this.
Fucking pages. Damn.
Now it's all just digital. Oh, you know what?
Fucking pages.
Think about this. After 2000 is when we really went digital. When we really hit the digital age. You know what I mean? What if sometime around that time, I don't know if it, 2000, 2001 with 9/11 and that time frame. Think about that time frame, right? From like 99 with 2K, 2K and all that shit, Y2K and all that stuff. And
Man.
you see what I'm saying? Like those years from like 98 to fucking 2003 were just fucking turmoil. You know what I mean? Like just in a way, like there's a lot going on around that time. Yeah. So what if that's when our world actually changed? Follow me here, folks. Right? Because after all that, we became more of a digital age, right? Which would tell you
got thrown in there.
AI took over and started creating the digital world at that time. See what I'm saying? So then we slowly got pushed into it through iPods and iPhones and cell phones. And now everything's just modern and it's all digital. And like we just said, if you turn it off, it's all gone. We don't have any analog backups anymore of anything really. You know what I mean? Our music's MP3.
Right.
Unless you got it on a disc. I got rid of my CDs years ago. I just couldn't keep dragging them around, man.
Yeah. Who?
I can't keep dragging them around. I dragged them around for years.
Shit is crazy.
So I'm like, I finally got rid of those. I just chunked them. I said, fuck it, man. What am I doing with these things? You know, some of them were starting to chip and get old because they were, you know, getting thrown around and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I'm moving them around from different fucking closet to different closet. Right. You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing with these things? So I had to finally get rid of those. So I'm like, I have it all on. I have not all of it, 100%, but I have probably about 92% of it on a flash drive. And that's what I keep in my car. And my car has a flash drive plug-in. So I plug that in. I just play music off that. It just randomly plays whatever off that. Oh, right. So I never know what's coming up. And it could be, sometimes it's our shit. Sometimes it's fucking, you know, just Tupac, Too Short, Spice One, Brother Lynch. I mean, it could be anything. It could be Nas. I mean, it could be anything. Sometimes it's mixtape shit that nobody even has. You know what I mean? Like, it's not even some shit you could find. You had to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some shit like that. So, like, it's just a collection of shit, but I got it. I digitized a lot of it. I was able to do that. I was able to burn a bunch of CDs back in the day when I had a computer, and I digitized a bunch of it. So I kept a lot of it, which is awesome. Plus, I added to it through MP3s and other stuff like that, too. So it's a bunch of shit. It's like fucking 10,000, 12,000 songs or some shit.
Damn.
Shit. So it's a lot. It's album after album of all kinds of stuff.
Shit.
So cool that I have that. You know what I mean? And like I said, that's some of our old shit and all that stuff on there and all that. You know, mixtape stuff, everything. Nice. It's all on there. So, yeah. It's interesting. But what happens if they turn it off? Can't get to it anyways. Right. You know, so, yeah. Crazy world. But, follow along with that theory, right? So, our world changed to a digital age, and so look at the movies. They're recreating the same movies over and over and over and over. There's no new movies coming out. Yeah. See what I'm saying? They're bringing all the old movies up, making new ones. See what I'm saying? Because it's AI creating all this shit. We're just under a fucking illusion, folks.
Hey.
See what I'm saying?
They got all these Sonics and shit.
See what I'm saying? Like they just ran it through the render process again, man. That's all they did. They sent it back and goes, AI, refined it. They refined it with everybody talking shit online. They refined it, hit it through AI again, sent it back out, gave them a movie. See what I'm saying? This is all just, that's why we keep saying it's all a movie. This has all been a fucking movie. We just been playing out this fucking shit because we're mind fucked.
Bomb droppers.
Stop being so mind fucked, people. Come on, stop it.
Got all these movies. Got last in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Or it's a prequel.
Like,
you know what I mean? Like I said, there's nothing original. It's a next in the series, or it's a prequel. Anybody can go make a prequel of, RoboCop. And it's showing him in the fucking, when he was a cop in the fucking, in his unit doing shit on the street or whatever. You know what I mean? And then it shows him get killed and turned into RoboCop, and that becomes the prequel or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like, anybody can make that. Like, that's easy. That's why AI can do it. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't take a fucking genius to do that. So that's why I'm saying just look at the digital, and our music became digital. You see what I'm saying? Now we're streaming. Now, you know what I mean? Now podcasts are, like I said, there's probably a bunch of podcasts, and there's even some that I'm probably watching, I don't know, that are probably AI. It's possible. We don't know how much of this we're being tricked by. You know what I mean?
Right.
We don't know how much infiltrated it is. That's why we try to come to you the way that we come to you and the way the shit happens and stuff. We're trying to show you how fucking real we are, because we don't know all these other podcast people out here. We don't know which one of them is not real, because that's how good it is. That's crazy.
Bomb droppers.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why we're doing our research, and that's why it takes, like, what do you feel? Even when you're watching the podcast, what do you feel? If you feel like, because there's sometimes I watch podcasts, I get 30 minutes into some shit, and I'm just like, just not feeling these people. I just don't, they're just not talking to me. Even they might have some decent information too. But I'm just like, they're just not talking. Nah, I'm not into it.
Yeah.
And so, and it's possible I missed something, but you know what? If it's for me, it's for me. If it's not, it's not. You see what I'm saying? But I give it a chance. I do give it a chance. You know, bless you. But I do give it a chance. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to give it a chance. Sometimes you got to, you know, I got to get 30, 40. Sometimes I get an hour through some shit. I'm going, yeah, it's not for me. It's just not for me. It's not hitting me.
Right.
It's not talking to me. You know what I mean? And like I said, so some things do. And so that, and that's why I say it's, and that's what you look for. You know, what looks real and what looks fucking just made up and put together, you know? Everybody can't be all that put together. Stop it, folks. You know what I mean?
Shit. Not all the time.
Yeah. You see me on here, you know what I mean? I go through ups and downs. I had a rant. It's emotion. It's things. It's happening. We're talking. We're doing things. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Think about that. Real emotions, you're going to feel it. You're going to see it. It's going to make sense to you. It's, you know what I mean? You're going to know when it's fake. You're going to feel it. That's, you know, trust your intuition. That's what BDot always says. Trust your intuition more.
For real. Follow it, man.
Yeah. Learn how to work it. And if you know what I mean? If you got to follow some, you know, like I said, you got to go on YouTube and do research, or you got to get some books and, you know, do some meditations and try some different things.
And that's what we mean by working yourself.
Doing those things, right?
That's what we mean by working yourself. You know.
Yeah.
Learn how to learn how your body work, man.
Right. Start getting in tune with you, who you are, and what you're about. The biological fucking magnificence you are.
Droppers.
Think about it. This isn't evolution. You can't just make this up.
Shit. Man, you
We're too sophisticated. Yeah. We're too fucking sophisticated to be made up. We're created. Think about that.
You be
you know
amazed,
what I mean?
Yo. Like,
this is intelligent design.
These fucking lines in our hand,
you know what I'm saying?
In our palm is just amazing. But
it's probably a fucking map. You just don't know how to read it yet.
It's crazy.
It might tell you exactly where you're from.
It might, but I
know what I'm saying?
I know I got an M in my hand.
Right. Well, yeah. How does that work?
Bang! I see your M.
Is it there?
M? Yeah. You don't see that?
Yeah, I got you. It's faint. It's faint, but I got you. That's what I'm saying. So as long as it looks like this one, not so much.
No. See.
Right?
See, look. You don't see it, but I see it.
Right.
But it connects.
Yeah. Right.
It connects.
I see that one.
Yeah.
I see that one.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
But what about that one?
That one?
Same?
You see?
Here, flip it this way.
You see? Look.
There?
Right there. Wow.
Okay.
It connected.
I got you. Yeah, I got you right there. I got you. I just wondering. I never was sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
never was sure.
I thought, I was like, damn, yo, my shit ain't connecting. But then I looked. I was like, oh, shit. Okay.
I don't know. Where do you know where to get more information on that? Because I've heard that talked about before, but I don't know anything. Like, there's not a lot of information about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that I've come across or that I've seen.
Man, these man.
Now it's going to show it to me because it's listening.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you know anything, or have you watched anything that you could send my way or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know. Just so I can see one or two things, just to get some more information. But it might spark something. And I go, oh, you know, or whatever. Because see, I remember as a kid. Now it brings back memories.
See,
as a kid, man, like little kid, you know, probably like elementary school. I remember girls used to like look at our hands, and they used to tell us stuff about our hands. And it was crazy because I'm like sitting there like I'm a little kid, but I'm like we're like. They would tell us stuff about our hands. I don't know.
I remember some stuff like that. Oh, hold on.
As we got a little older too, you know, 12, 13 or whatever, sometimes the same thing. You would beat girls sometimes at school or whatever. And,
I remember some shit like that.
At different places. And yeah, they would see your hand. And so like one time, one chick told me, I don't remember who she was. I don't remember all this.
Crazy.
One chick told me based on how my hand on the side right here or something, I remember her saying this was, she said, you're going to have 2 kids in your life. She goes, you're going to have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. And I was like, okay, you know, like I just taking her information, like, okay, all right. So I'm wondering, see what I'm saying? Was that really my thought then? Or was it implanted by her? Get the fuck out of here.
That might be bomb droppers.
See what I'm saying? Because then I started saying that because she told me that. Started saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna end up with 2 kids. So I started manifesting that.
Oh, so you remember that?
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Did she who?
I mean, that might be
fucking
true,
CIA plot.
That might be true.
Holy
though.
shit! See what I'm saying?
I never heard anything about this side.
Because right, so she said other stuff, but you see what I'm saying? But she was telling me like based on this, and then this line means this, you know, a lifeline and this and that, and different things, right? So she was explaining a couple different things.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, and it wasn't sophisticated because we were young.
And shit,
but she would just be like, "Oh, you're gonna have a long life with that line or something," you know, just simple. It wasn't like deep. She wasn't telling me nothing about it.
That's crazy.
But,
so who was that talking? Like,
right? See what I'm saying?
Right. So she wasn't supposed to be knowing that type of shit. Like,
I mean, we were probably anywhere between 8 and 12, I want to say. I don't remember exactly when this was.
Yeah, but ain't nobody looking at.
That's what
ain't nobody worrying about no palm.
Right.
lines.
See what I'm saying? So was that an angel or something?
I don't know.
Talking to me to tell me?
It might have been, bro.
See what I'm saying?
Because
I'm thinking about that now. Isn't that fucking crazy?
You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy because of her just coming out saying shit like that at that age. Now, don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? There's some kids out here that's smart. You know,
right. Because I remember being young when that happened. Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy.
Maybe.
It had to be anywhere between like 8 and 12.
They already know some shit.
Yeah.
It's amazing how they know these things.
Yeah, they would talk to me about shit. I'm just
like my little niece. She knows a lot of things for her age.
Right. Certain people do. That's true. Certain people do. And that's what I'm saying. Maybe I met one of those people. And that's why they were looking at my hand going, look at you, you know, like I know what you're about to be up to and shit. And it's almost like she knew me.
Because I met
from my hand.
I met somebody.
That's why I said your hands are maps.
Shit, yes.
Your hands are maps.
Somebody
you just don't know how to read them all the way. I want to know more. I want to know more. Thank you.
And that's crazy.
Thank you for talking about that again.
That's crazy. Yep.
I've seen a couple things on it lately.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like lately, something like an Instagram just passed by. It was talking about, do you have the M on your hand? You know, seen that a couple times. And I'm like, you see what I'm saying? But I'm like, but that's really. And then now you start talking about it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I know.
It's more to it.
I need to see what's up. Something's telling me to come look at it.
It's the Y. You got a Y and the X. Man.
Right. Is that because we're men?
It's deep. It's deep, bro.
We're the XY chromosome? Maybe that's why? No. I wonder what women have it too?
I don't know.
Is it only, that's not only men. It's
no.
Men and women, right?
Everybody, yeah.
Okay, it's everybody.
But,
or whoever has it.
Yeah, but there's some certain ones.
But it has to connect, right?
Yeah, and there's some certain ones out there that you could tell if, you know, how they are. Like, you could tell by their palm and shit.
Right.
So, a lot of people don't look at people's palm, like, inside of their...
Not usually, right? Well, you don't have, I mean, it's weird. It's like, it'd probably be weird if you're like, yo, let me check your fucking palm. Like,
yeah, no.
Like, you know
nah, man, you supposed to glance down and shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, you got to do the sneaky palm?
Yeah.
You got to do the sneaky palm.
You got sneaky. or just ask the question.
Right.
Let me see your hand real quick.
Right.
And turn shit over and be like, oh, shit, you.
Then you already know, right?
Oh, shit, you one of them. I gotta get the fuck up out of here. Shit ain't right. Look, this day is about to be cut short. You hear me?
Yeah.
Your palm ain't right.
I get you, but see, if I knew more, you're right. Maybe the glance would mean more. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you probably do glance at their hand, especially like if you're gonna shake their hand, you have that quick glance at their hand. I get you. And so, like I said, if I knew more, maybe that glance would give me more information. That's interesting.
Yep.
That's interesting. That's true. I mean, the more information you have, the better decisions you can make. That's obviously.
Bomb droppers.
Right, I got you.
That's basically what it boiled down to.
Makes fucking sense. Yeah, I mean, it's like you know, it's kind of like growing up. I always understood body language. I always understood. You know what's crazy? Now that I say that, I'm gonna take it there. Because you know what I mean? Like when you're in homes where things are happening, let's just put it like that. Not bad things all the time, horrible things or anything, but just like
You said what? When you went
when
home?
you're in a home where things are happening, you know what I mean? You got dysfunctional parents, you know what I mean? They're just doing shit. Stuff's happening. Everybody's been there, you got the crazy parents doing stuff, I think when you're in those environments, you must tune into certain things. You have to. You know what I mean? Like, you have to start checking your environment and start understanding what's happening, because you're like, a lot of shit's happening in this fucking house. I got to stay on toes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of different people develop a lot of different skills and tasks that become like their problem as an adult sometimes. That's why we're drinking and smoking and doing all this crazy shit all the time, trying to escape all this stuff, But what I'm getting at is, so becoming like for me, growing up, I always understood body language. You know what I mean? Just a lot of body language. I understood what that was and what it meant, of how people were talking to you and leaning at you, and tones and things like that. All that made sense to me very young, and I'm wondering where it came from. But I'm kind of thinking, like I said, when you have parents doing all kinds of shit, you start to pay attention to their moods and their ideas, and if you're smart enough, you start playing towards them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's probably what I was doing, was I figured it out of like, okay, I got to watch people's actions and the way they're moving and their body languages. That's telling me what's happening. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people can lie to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But their actions are different. So yeah, that's true. It's like something I picked up early,
That's crazy.
And, but yeah, so I'm thinking, so you take that and you just, like I said, now, but I would learn other stuff, because like I said, there was times, like I said, where I was reading magazines in like young, like high school age, reading these magazines, like teenage magazines and stuff. They're mainly for girls, but I'm reading them because I'm trying to get in their psyche. What are they looking at? What are they interested in? What are they talking about? You know what I mean? Then I would ask them questions and stuff about their hair and about what products do you be putting in there. You see what I'm saying? I'm taking all this information in, and then when I'm meeting girls, I got stuff to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be like, oh, you use that in your hair? That's cool, like, and then, or whatever. And, or did you see it? You see they talking about such and such? Oh, that's happening? Because it's in the magazine, you know what I mean? Or whatever.
Right.
So it was like, see what I'm saying? Somebody planted a thought in my head back then and said, how are you going to get with a chick? He didn't even say that. He goes, how do you take the enemy down if you don't even understand who the enemy is? Whatever. Somebody told me that. I don't know who it was. I don't know if it was an older cousin. I don't remember if it was a friend. But around that early age of, high school age, somebody told me that. And that's the thought that got implanted in my head, was if you don't know your enemy, how do you attack the enemy? Right. So that's what made me go, I got to start seeing what they're interested in and start figuring out from that perspective. That's just my thought process. I don't know what took me there, but based on that information, that's where I went. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's almost like I started spying on the enemy. You know what I mean? Like, now that I think about it, it was like I'm spying on the fucking enemy. But it was like, how am I supposed to engage them if I don't even know who they are? You know what I mean? So that's what made sense to me at the time. And that's why I went the route I went and gained the information I gained. And that's why I'm always interested. Like, when I'm with a chick, I'm asking her questions. I'm asking her stuff. I'm going, when you was younger, or when you was with different situations, we're older now. We all got different shit going on. What was your experiences and what did you do here? Just to learn who they are and what's going on. Like, I gotta know who you are.
I'm out the game. I'm out the game, but I give you a little game.
That's what makes it interesting to me. I get to learn about somebody their whole life too. As we grow. That's crazy, right? They got a whole story. They got a whole story.
Don't make it about you.
Yeah.
You gotta make it about her.
True.
Like you just said, you ask questions. That's it. Ask questions about her.
Relationship tips.
That's the whole way.
Tune in for more. Subscribe for more. That's what they say. Put that on a TikTok.
Funny. For real though.
But yeah, man, that's the wildness. So yeah, that's how I've always taken it, was you got to learn. So I took that same skill and started going, wait a minute, who's the real enemy here? Started realizing the government, the Congress, the people that are pulling the strings. So I started learning more about that. And that's what got me here. And that's when I turn around and I go, oh shit, it's a satanic pedophile fucking baby eating cult. That's where you get. At this point, that's where I'm at.
Crazy.
Am I brainwashed again, folks? I don't know. Or, you know what I mean? But there's too many people talking about this shit. Disclosures happening. JFK files are out. You know what I mean? Like something, the world, we know something's happening. Orbs are still out there. Don't act like they went away. They're still fucking there. You know what I mean? They never went away.
Yeah, something going on.
So, you see, you know what I mean? Like,
never distract.
it's over, folks. The angels are here.
Never distraction.
Yeah. So who was talking to me back then? About my hand and shit, right? Who the fuck was talking to me?
I don't know.
That's why I said they're just implanting these fucking thoughts, and it took me through life with some of these thoughts. Like, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have a boy and a girl, and that's exactly what happened. You know what I mean?
Well, you manifested it.
Yeah, definitely.
And maybe she was right about
See what I'm saying? That's who
about this size. Because now I definitely gotta look. See,
I mean, I don't remember.
Size.
It was something about the side though. She was like 1, 2. She was like, okay, yeah. She goes, She did throw in. There's a faint one. She goes, you might have a possible. She goes, sometimes that could be one, or that could be a decision you make. And I was like, what?
That's crazy.
And it was, oh shit.
I remember one of my little cousins. He had an extra finger on his,
It was another pinky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that meant something too, but I can't remember. Right
They said that was like Nephilim if you have 6 fingers.
Nah, he had something on my head too.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Cuzzo. My
Nice.
little Cuzzo had one on my head. I remember that from back in the day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Now we talking about hands and shit. I was like, damn.
But yeah, I don't know.
Get an extra finger.
I want to know some more.
I know.
Why the M's on our hands? They say it means something. So yeah, I mean, not everybody has it, right? I mean, is it a certain population, or is it? Does it matter?
Not everybody have it.
Is it a big population? Is it like 50% of us?
Not everybody.
70% of us? 30% of us? I don't know. Look it up, folks.
Yeah.
But yeah, another thing, blood types. We ever talked about blood types?
Blood type.
A couple times, maybe just randomly about regular blood types or anything. Do you know your blood type?
No.
You don't know what your blood type is?
No, I don't mess around.
He's like, I don't mess around with that. You never looked into it.
Yeah.
That's the thing, right? We were talking about it the other day, and I said, just like anything else, like spirituality and, whatever, meditation, whatever, different things, right? Nobody teaches us that, but that's the stuff that should help us more than anything, right? But your blood type, it's that's more important than your fucking Social Security card. You know what I mean? Because you should know your blood type, because based on your blood type, it tells you things about who you are.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But they don't tell us this. It's not common. See what I'm saying? You're like, oh, I don't even know.
No.
But you should know. And I'm not saying you did anything wrong. It's the system that's broken. Why are they not teaching us that it's important, that our blood type matters? It matters with diet. It matters with different things sometimes. You know what I mean? And so we pass these things on to our children, and then we don't even know anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, I still don't even really know that much, but I've been learning a little bit. That's why I'm saying this. Because I've been starting to learn, and it's interesting. And so you heard of Rh negative blood?
Rh negative blood. No.
Okay. Well, they said Rh negative blood is the least common blood in the world. It's like, a small percentage. Like, it's barely like a 0.1 or some percentage or some shit like that. Most of the world is Rh positive, just on average. So anyways, I just never thought, I always heard that in the truther community talking about, bloodlines and different things like that, but I never understood what Rh positive and Rh negative was. So I started looking into it lately because it just keeps coming up, and I just keep going, I just don't know that much. So maybe it's just telling me to go learn a little more. So I started doing a little digging. And I started looking, and so my blood type is O negative. So I have the Rh negative factor in there. That's why the negative is in there. But also the O is one of the most rarest bloodlines out of all of them. You know what I mean? Plus I'm negative. So that makes it even more rare. The thing is O negative blood is called universal blood, meaning my blood can be given to any of the other blood groups, and their blood will accept it and rock on. Because I'm O negative and I'm the universal donor, I can't accept anybody else's blood. I can only accept another O negative blood. I will reject all the other ones.
Damn.
So they talk about how the Rh negative factor is not from here. They're like it's not. It didn't originate on Earth. Meaning that part of who we are is like, you know what they talk about? It's like, that's why they call us like starseeds and light workers, because we have part Earth. We're part Earth and part starseed. That's who we are here right now. You know what I mean? So you have it in everything. You have A negatives, B negatives, AB negatives, and then O negatives. I'm just saying that the O negatives are the less common of all of them. You know what I mean? But there's all the other ones too. So negatives are everywhere, because like I said, they're in every blood group has it. And that's what I said. So that's another way. That just made the connection of we're here. That's why we came here. That's what we keep talking about, the starseeds and the light workers and all the different people that came here to help. If that doesn't tell you we're here, what's going to tell you? You know what I'm saying?
Bomb droppers.
Like, what? I don't know what else we got to say. Like, what else is going on here? You know what I mean? Like, we're here. We showed up. You called for the ancestors. We're here.
Wow. Oh, crazy.
That's how you put
That's
that together.
good, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I see it.
Right. It's like, and so
I see.
Then you look at how do you get an O negative blood? The only way you can get not the only way. You can get it, like if two A's are together, they can make an O negative, just randomly. It can just pop out, right? But it's very rare. But if you have two O negatives, you'll get it every time. Two O negatives together will always create an O negative. Probably same thing for like A's. Two A negatives will always create an A negative.
Right.
So the idea is that if you get two of the same together like that, they'll always kind of create itself. But if you have an O positive and an O negative together, they can create either or. But the chances of the negative is lower because the positive will be more dominant. You see what I'm saying? The chances go down, but it could still happen. But it's just less likely. But here's the thing, right? So my wife was O positive. I'm O negative. So I'm trying to find out now what my kids are. Because I'm like, they have to be O's of some sort too then probably. Because we're both O's, they're going to be an O of some sort.
Right.
But I don't know. It could be either or. So I'm trying to figure that. So that's like an interesting mystery that's happening like at this moment. Because I'm kind of like, now I got to find out what my kids are. Because I'm like starting to connect some shit here, right? Yeah. So then I'm going, how did I become an O negative? Right? So I'm thinking, so I had to start, what's the next step? My parents. So the thing is my dad passed on back in 99. So I don't know. I don't know if I can even get that information at this point. But my mom is O positive. She's O positive blood. So he had to be, I'm thinking he had to be an O.
He had to be an O.
And possibly O negative. More likely O negative for it to become probably me to get O negative. Because if it would have been two O positives, it probably would have created another O positive, most likely. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
The factor would have been better with a negative. So I'm guessing. I might be able to figure it out somewhere. I might be able to find a record somewhere if I can, dig deep enough. You do the fucking fan. That might be what it's all about. This might be a way for me to start digging into some shit to start seeing in my bloodline what's going on here. it might be the calling that's pushing me in these directions because I'm starting to figure some shit out. You know, I'm just looking up some stuff. I'm not getting too deep yet, but it's pointing me in directions that's either going to interest me more or it's going to satisfy me. You know what I mean? So that's what's cool. And so it's just another little thing that popped up lately, you know? So it's cool.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So yeah, man,
Damn.
LabCorp, $40. You can get a blood test done. It'll tell you what it is.
Wow.
Just if you're interested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Otherwise,
find one of these
your doctor can do it usually too. So
I find out one of these days.
yeah. But yeah, or I mean, you might be able to like get it out of your record somehow. You might have a record or something somewhere. Where you might say it.
Probably.
So yeah, you might be able to find it. Just look in your records if you have something at the house or something that might have some paperwork or something. Sometimes it might be on here. Sometimes it is. Just depends. But yeah, so blood matters. But we don't talk. It's not something we, you know what I mean? We're not out here going, you know, like I said, the first time I think I was introduced to what my blood was when I got in the military. Because they give you a dog tag and that shit's hanging around your neck. It says what your blood type is on it. Before that, I don't think anybody was ever saying anything about no blood types. You see what I'm saying? So the only reason I started knowing what mine was because I had it hanging around my neck every day. You know what I mean? And so it became ingrained in my head. But why was that? Why was that happening? Why was you see what I'm saying? Like, why was that? You know what I mean? You didn't have that same thing for you. So It was different for you. But why is it, you know, why was that? I don't know. That's the craziness, right? What was it teaching me? It was teaching me something. Got me here. You know? So, I don't know.
Oh no. Now you got me.
Right. It's interesting. And that's the thing.
I just never.
Maybe they don't tell us on purpose. Because if we did know more about who we really were, we'd wake the fuck up.
Bomb droppers.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
But I do get my blood flowing though.
Right.
With the nitric oxide.
Nitric oxide.
I do take that.
ElevateYourLife.site.
For real.
You see it on the screen. You know what's happening.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way.
Get your blood flowing. Just we talking about blood now.
My new single drops at midnight. So by the time you see this, it'll be available on all digital sites. Intox-icated. Thinking Out Loud. Check it out. Tell me what you think. And if you saw last week's episode, you got a preview.
Thinking Out Loud.
Yep.
It's a hard name.
Couple more hours.
Couple more hours.
Yep, about an hour and a half. From now. At the time of this recording.
Oh, I'm like, what? Oh, gosh.
At the time of this recording. BDot thought it was fucking the 17th.
Shit.
You didn't know what day it was.
Yeah, I wrote that all day long, man. It's 17.
Yep.
That's crazy.
He went back to Monday. He went back in time.
Dang, I wrote all that shit. 17 today. This not the beginning of the year.
I know, right? But that's what I said. All these energies coming in through the Schumann and all that we've talked about, the Schumann resonance and all that. It's scrambling some of our brains here and there. You know what I mean? We're just missing a little time, missing a little energy. We're sleepy. We're tired. You know, we're groggy. Different things are happening. We're having migraines. You're having the nose, the runny nose and stuff like that. Those are ascension symptoms. It's just our body shifting and you know what I mean? And sometimes our rewiring is happening and we forget some shit, or we just go, what? Today's fucking Tuesday. I thought it was fucking Thursday. You know?
Man, that's how I felt Tuesday.
Right.
Yesterday, last night, I was like, damn, why the fuck do it feel like a weekend?
Right. Yeah, you thought it was Sunday.
I was like, damn.
Just mentally, he was in Sunday.
I know why.
What happened?
I know why.
Want to talk about it?
I ain't even gonna lie.
Want to talk about it?
I kind of went back.
You fell back?
No.
Backslid?
Yep.
You backslid a little bit?
Yep.
Oh.
Yesterday.
We're being truthful. Here we go.
I had some wine.
Oh, that's nothing, man. Like a lot of wine?
I mean,
a lot of wine?
Yeah, it was damn near half a bottle.
Half a bottle? What, of the grape shit?
Teleport.
Oh, you're fine.
I was feeling good though. You know what I'm saying?
That's not too much. That's just right.
Yeah, but right. I think it is too.
That was, if you'd have drank the whole bottle,
I think it is too.
then I would have been like, maybe you did overdo it.
Yeah. But I felt like, damn.
But you know what? You teleported.
Teleport. Nice. Right, nice.
It happens to the best of us.
Well, I told you I poured it.
Yeah.
Teleported.
Yeah, you teleported.
Yeah, man. That was a weird.
It is a weird feeling when it happens sometimes. Yeah. There's times, like I said, there's times like I'm sitting there, like I'm looking out, you know, like it's getting dusk or something. And I look outside and I'm going, what's today? And then I'm like, damn, I thought it was Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I'm just like, it'll just come randomly. You'll just go, wait a minute, I forgot what day it was. Like I literally forgot what day it was.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, and here's the thing, unless you're really on a schedule, which, like I said, we have this weekly thing, but I don't have too many weekly things, you know what I mean? Other than the weekend. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so unless you're on a specific schedule, there's no reason to keep time.
Right.
And maybe that's where I'm at sometimes, where like this morning, I just couldn't sleep. I was restless. I was just back and forth. I ended up scrolling for a little while. I shouldn't have did that, but that's what I did for like an hour. And then, and then I tried to go to sleep again, toss and turn for a few. And then I got up and I watched TV for a while because I was tired, but I wasn't ready to go to sleep for some reason. And so I just know it's the energies. I understand that, but
do you gotta?
Yeah.
Do you gotta fall asleep, or you gotta?
No.
Or you prepare yourself? You like, all right, I'm going to sleep.
Usually, I gotta make myself go to sleep.
Oh,
like
shit.
I'll not because I'm fighting it, but because I'll just fall asleep wherever. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like if I'm on the couch or if I'm I'll just fucking fall asleep.
I'm one of those.
Yeah. So if I start getting fucking tired, I'm like, okay, you just need to go lay down. So then I'll just go lay down, and usually I'm, a couple minutes, I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, no problem. I never have a problem. I'm a good sleeper, no problem. Yeah, I don't have no issues. You let me go to sleep, I'm going to sleep.
I'm gone.
You ain't fucking with me. Like, I will go take a nap on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will go take a nap. I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm not even dealing with this right now. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, but yeah, sometimes lately, there's some times, and I'm not saying a lot, and it's not even insomnia because I definitely want to sleep, and I do sleep because when I get to sleep, then I sleep for 6 to 7 hours. You know what I mean? I have my sleep. It's not like I just sleep for a couple hours and get back up. You know what I mean? So like when I fell asleep like this morning, let's see, so that was like, yeah, I got about 6 hours. Yeah, and then I popped up, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get up. So yeah, but yeah, you know what I mean. But I could have just laid back down, but I didn't. I just was like, I'm gonna get up.
Right.
Get some things started, get some things going.
Man, I just need 4 hours of sleep, and I'll be good for the rest of the day.
Everybody knows their body.
That's crazy.
Everybody knows their body.
I don't need that much sleep.
Right, and if you don't, you don't.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. Because that's the thing, right? Is part of what sleep does is repair. You know what I mean? Like when we're asleep, our body's kind of repairing because it's not doing anything, so it's just repairing itself. So that's one thing it does. Obviously rest and relaxation, because your body needs to rest at some point.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, what we're doing the most is we're traveling. That's why we have to disconnect from here. We have to disconnect from here so we can travel. You know what I mean? Travel to the realms and shit like that. So that's mainly what we're doing. So yeah, but you're doing that like we're doing it right now. Right now we're traveling. There's part of us that's somewhere else doing other shit. But the thing is what's reflecting back to us is this. See what I'm saying? So from that realm, it's got to reflect to us. So what we're doing is talking about fighting the enemy and taking down the system. Because over there, that's what's happening. And it's reflecting here as a podcast, as love, as, you know what I mean, good energy, instead of full-on apocalypse war type shit. You know what I mean?
Arm droppers.
That's the whole point. We don't have to fight this time. You know what I mean? We're fighting this way. We're fighting through social media. We're fighting through the mass. We, the people, are now the motherfuckers out here. You know what I mean? The people who are speaking up and talking out and becoming part of communities. I mean, you don't even have to be, like, if you want to start your own channel if that's what you want to do. But you don't have to. You can connect to other people and connect to different groups and have plenty of channels. Have as many channels as you want. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out there collecting channels still. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't end. You know, you just keep fucking figuring it out. You keep getting one step closer. You know, that's all it is. And as you're growing, you're mentally moving, you know, you're spiritually growing, all these different things, whatever. You know, because like I said, I watch so much shit. You know what I mean? Like just, and I'm talking about different stuff. It's not always the same shit over and over.
Right.
It's different fucking things. You know what I mean? I'm doing Bible work. I'm doing government. I'm doing politics. I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm doing esoteric. I'm doing fucking crystals. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends on what I'm looking at over here. I'm going, okay, let's go do this. Let's go check this out. You know what I mean? So it's a spectrum of stuff, you know, which is cool. And a lot of it is pointing at each other. You know what I mean? Like, this connects with this and this connects with this. And you're like, oh, this is how it all comes together. You know, as you're engaged in it, you just start to see it. The puzzle starts to come together. And it's just because you have more information. You know? You just have more information now. You're gathering that information if that's what you're doing. You know? And you know, like I said, and a lot of the stuff we say, you don't have to take it 100%. That's your journey to go figure out if this stuff makes sense to you. But if you feel us, you see us as genuine people talking about genuine things and giving you genuine emotions, then if you feel that, it resonates with you, that's when you know, okay, maybe I need to look into this more. Maybe this is why they're saying this. Or you'll have information in your own life that you might have been going, wow, maybe that's why when I worked at this one place, this used to happen. And you know what I mean? You're going, now you see what I'm saying? It's something may connect. You don't know what someone will say that will trigger the ideas you need to have, just like we just talked about. Someone told me I'm gonna have a boy and a girl, and I believed that my whole life from a little kid to this day.
It's crazy.
Until I just realized that. I was like, wait, that wasn't even my thought. That was her telling me what she saw. But how did she fucking know?
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? I believed her.
How did she know? Right.
Because I believed her.
Droppers.
So what do you believe in and what do you really know? There's a difference.
Yeah, believing and knowing. Definitely two different things.
Yeah. Almost feels like a sermon today, huh? Crazy. But we teach, not preach.
Because believing. You just
Y'all see the shirt?
believing that.
Right. You can believe in
something's
anything.
there.
But what do you know?
Exactly. It's what you know.
Remember, that's
Because I could see that.
that's training day.
I know that.
It's training day. It's not what you can prove, or it's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Remember that? Denzel and those famous words? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Crazy.
And I'm not saying that seeing is believing. Remember, we didn't talk about all that. It's not always seeing is believing. You got different things you can use: intuition, clairvoyance, telekinesis, you know, all these different things that can tune you into things that you may have not been privy to before, you know? And that's why we're tuning in and we're challenging ourselves to grow. That's what all this is. That's how you get in the fight, folks. That's how you get in the fight. For every awakened individual, a reptilian goes hungry.
Bomb droppers.
They don't feed on your loosh anymore. You're not that scared little mouse running around the earth anymore. They can't feed off of you. You got too much love energy. They're running from you in the fucking Walmart. Know what I'm saying? That's how you roll in this world. Demons don't even look at your direction. I'm get the fuck out of here. See what I'm saying? See how powerful this shit is? When you step into it and you understand it. You know what I mean?
Shit is crazy.
And you don't have to be out here being an arrogant bastard.
Definitely.
You're always gracious. You're always good. You know what I mean? I'm out here. I ain't fucking with nobody. You know?
Ain't no need. Ain't fucking with nobody.
Right. I'm just out here getting my groceries.
That's it. I'm just out here running around the Walmart. You know, they don't have my shit.
Right. Right. I ain't even want to come here in the first place.
I swear.
And then you ain't got it?
Oh, man, that shit hurt. You know?
Yeah, that sucks. That does suck. But that's the thing, right?
That hurt.
Is think about that culture. That culture's dying off because of the digital age, man. Is we go to a place and we expect to see the things that are supposed to be there. And they're just not there. And you're just like, but I would have got it right now. And I'm not saying it has to be instant, but what I'm saying is we don't do that anymore. Now we just look it up on a fucking screen, order it, and it gets sent to our house. You know what I mean? Which is not horrible, but I'm saying look at how that transition's so crazy.
Yeah, they got everything else in the store.
You know? But what you need.
But what the hell I need.
Maybe you don't need it. Maybe that's what God's telling you. 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, well.
You don't need it.
No. Nope.
You just got to get in tune with yourself. Start talking to yourself, man. I'm just kidding.
Oh, believe me. I'm good. I look in the mirror. I be in the mirror and talking to myself.
They say that.
Gotta
Look in the
get
mirror
that
in the morning.
you know.
Tell yourself, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Yeah.
And brush your teeth.
But the only thing about that is you just got to get it out.
But you got to believe it, folks. You can't just say it.
Another mirror.
What, in your back, behind you?
No, you got a new mirror.
A new mirror?
Yeah, you can't.
Oh, now you can't do that in the old one?
No.
The old one's already tainted?
Yeah, man. You know, everybody done been in there already.
It's already seen me jerking it?
You know what I'm saying? You got.
It's like, you can't be holy in here, buddy.
You got to get a new mirror, man. You got to just get a new mirror. And just.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's got to be a new mirror.
Yeah.
So is that why people reface their bathrooms? So they can get a new mirror in there?
I don't know.
And then just fucking,
I don't know.
and they can start over?
Shit. You get a personal mirror.
Oh, just a personal mirror?
Yeah.
You buy it from the store. But see, at the store, everybody's looking at it already. Where do I get it from?
You can get it from the store. It's cool.
But everybody's looking at it
But
already.
it's yours though. Now.
So once I take it, it cleanses?
Yeah, that's yours now.
Okay. I'm just making sure how this works.
You just can't use the one in the house because everybody done use this shit.
Yeah, or whoever has. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. It's a lot of craziness. Who knows?
Yeah, so now you just take it to
That mirror was there when I bought the house, so you know.
take it to be yours.
Who knows what it's seen?
Or who knows who behind it?
Ooh, who's behind it?
I don't know.
Oh, because it's a mirror
Yeah.
to where?
Some people.
Who's asking that fucking question?
Some people. I don't know.
Where does the mirror go?
Shit crazy.
Where does that go? See what I'm saying? Like, where does, in the mirror, where is that at? Where's it go? Could we go there?
You talking about the background?
In the mirror. Can I go there? Can we go there? Is it a place? Is it real? What is it? I'm just asking the questions. I see it. It must be real, right? Yeah. If seeing is believing, or is seeing knowing. See, you got seeing is believing, or you got seeing is knowing.
bomb droppers.
What are you gonna do? Who are you gonna be? Weekly challenge. Let's go.
This guy.
Challenge yourself. New project. The project is you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and get some entertainment. Get some entertainment, folks.
Get yourself out.
Take a weekend, with your significant other or by yourself, or however you want to do it. Whatever makes you excited. And take a weekend here and there. Don't neglect yourself. Get some time. Even if you take a weekend and do nothing, just do nothing. You're like, I slept all weekend, but it was awesome, wasn't it? You had no responsibility. Nobody was talking to you, and you just got to fucking relax. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people need that. You need that just to whatever. But yeah, get some energy out there.
It's recharge, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a recharge, right? Just let your. And here's the thing. Here's another thing. Let's start wrapping this thing up. Let's leave them with this. Check this out. Did I just forget what I was going to say?
Damn, that is the worst. I hate
Holy
that.
shit. What was I talking about?
That's my worst fear, boy. Going on stage and telling the joke.
And forgetting the punchline?
Fuck around and forget, boy. Then I started looking crazy on stage. Like,
what was I talking about?
that's the worst. You see what I'm saying?
Damn it. It was good too, folks. It was good. It was going to be good.
Damn, Tax. That is the worst. I hate that shit. You said, boy, I thought you about to go in too.
I was going to give him a quick one.
Yeah.
I was going to give him a quick one.
Because you went back like this. I thought
Yeah,
you
I
about
was
to
going
go.
to give him a quick one. And I was like, let's end with this.
Damn. It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. See, folks.
That's why I said,
shit
see,
we
look,
talking about.
this is the mind scramble that's happening, right? With all this energy and different things is where a lot of things are, you know what I mean? A lot's going on in here on everybody, on everything with every stuff. So it's just, and that's why I said, you know what? This is a tough job. You know what I mean? Like doing this, when you really think about it, it's there's people that are doing this constantly, weekly, daily, whatever it is. And you got to think, we're coming up here with no script on purpose. This is not AI. This ain't written. We're not doing it because we want to be genuine with you. We want to be genuine with the audience and just see get the reactions and get the work. This is the idea, So.
Well, is it good, folks?
Yeah. Just see real people doing real shit, talking real stuff, even though it sounds fucking crazy. Because it sounded crazy when I first heard it. But the evidence shows. And that's why I'm here. That's why I got where I got. That's why I'm moving the way I'm moving. Some things are just not, you know what I mean? It's going to look unorthodox. It's going to look wild. It's supposed to. I'm the rebel. I've always been the rebel. You know what I mean? Like just throughout my life. And I'm not even, like I said, I'm not even like, like I wasn't a bad guy about it. I just was a rebel. There was times where I just fought the system for no reason. People just didn't even realize that I was doing it. You know what I mean? At those moments. But there was moments where I was fighting the system in whatever way it was. And yeah. Interesting life, man. Interesting life. That's what got me here. That's what got us to these moments. All the shit we did in our lives.
Yeah.
Especially when we have some life to talk about. You know what I mean? So, yeah, interesting. But let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox along with
BDot. Baby.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Awkward Intelligence. Just smoking vibe. This is Awkward Intelligence. Just smoking vibe.